How to knit the sand wind cable stitch, English style. For this tutorial, you will need a pair of knitting needles. Special thanks to our sponsor Skacel for providing today's needles. Today we are using their Addi Natura double pointed needles in size 8, a cable needle or double pointed needle, and a ball of yarn. Special thanks to our sponsor Lion Brand for providing today's yarn. Today we are using their Woolies worsted weight line in the color Sienna. For this stitch you will need to know the following techniques: knit, purl, cable 6 forward, cable 6 back. To begin this stitch you must cast on in multiples of 12 plus 6. Now for this stitch we've added an additional stitch on the ends for the beginning and the very end to give it a selvage edge, which is going to make your cable edge look a little bit nicer if you're using this for something like a scarf or an afghan. Row 1. I'm going to slip this first stitch knitwise, and then we're going to knit all stitches. Now if you want a nicer edge on your selvage edge, you want to knit the last stitch through the back loop. Row 2. We're going to slip this first stitch purlwise, and then we're going to purl all stitches. And then if you want to make a nicer selvage edge, we're going to purl through the back loop so we come around behind the stitch and then purl as normal. Row 3. We're going to slip that first stitch knitwise, and then we're going to cable 6 forward. So we're going to take our cable needle or double pointed needle and slip the first 3 stitches off of our main needle, and we're going to hold those in front of our work. Then we're going to knit the next 3 stitches off of our main needle, and then we'll knit the stitches off of our cable needle. Okay, then we're going to start our repeat. So we're going to knit 6. You can put your cable needle to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then we'll finish our repeat by doing a cable 6 forward. So take your cable needle or double pointed needle and slip off those 3 stitches just like we did before. Hold them in front, and then we're going to knit the next 3 stitches off of our main needle, and then the 3 stitches off of our cable needle. Okay, and then if we want to make that nice selvage edge, we're just going to knit through the back loop on that last stitch. Row 4, we're going to slip the first stitch purlwise and then purl all stitches. And for that last stitch, we're going to purl through the back loop. Row 5, we're going to slip that first stitch knitwise, and then we're going to knit all stitches. Then we can knit through the back loop on that last stitch. Row 6, we're going to slip the first stitch purlwise, and then we're going to purl all stitches. Okay, then we'll purl through the back loop for that last stitch. Row 7, we're going to slip that first stitch knitwise, and then we're going to knit 6. Okay, then we're going to start our repeat by cabling 6 back. So we'll slip the first 3 stitches off of our main needle with our cable needle, and we're going to hold that in back, and then we're going to knit the next 3 stitches off of our main needle, Okay, then we're going to knit the 3 stitches off of our cable needle. Okay, and then we're going to finish our repeat by knitting 6. And when you get to the last stitch in the row, you'll want to knit through the back loop if you're going to have that selvage edge. Row 8, we're going to slip that first stitch purlwise, and then we're going to purl all stitches, and when you reach the last stitch in the row, we're going to purl through the back loop if you're going to have the selvage edge. So repeat rows 1 through 8 until you've reached your desired length. And that's how you knit the sand wind cable stitch. After a few repeats, your pattern should look like this. Want more New Stitch a Day? Check out our website at newstitchaday.com.